Hey, what's going on, comic book community? Now, I know it's been a hot minute, but you know, I just want to say thank you for coming back to this latest haul. And like the reason this has been so late is just life is just caught up with me. And then, like right now, anything like collectible wise has just been hard to get your hands on. I guess like inflation is starting to kick in somewhat, or like scalpers and retailers are literally just getting out of control with everything. Like, because I do play Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh on the side, and even those are hard to come by. And then even on the comic side of things, like, man, like everybody's just asking premium prices for everything, or in general, everything's just tough to find. Like everything has been picked through, but I just want to say thank you once again for joining me, and hopefully uh, this haul will make up for the lack of content as of late, because. And I just want to say that, like on the Marvel side of things, like, bro, it's like everything's just almost impossible to find out there, like Marvel wise, because with everything regarding with the Disney Plus shows and the upcoming movies, like speculation is actually running rampant for both a good and a bad thing. But let's just get into this one. Like it's been a while, so I really don't remember half of where I got these, but starting off with Teen Titans number 40. Like this one's not particularly that big of a key issue, but um, it's apparently the first cover appearance of Miss Martian and her first full appearance outside of, I believe, Teen Titans number 6, and there she is on the cover. Now, the first appearance of this character is actually kind of shot up after Zack Snyder's Justice League release, but then the character really doesn't have any major significance outside of his first appearance. So here goes his second appearance, the Green Lantern Corps number 202, the second appearance of Kilowog. On the other side of things, like Green Lantern, well, whenever that show's deciding to come out, it's still kind of, you know, like holding most of its value. And I went to a shop and I remember they had this on their wall for 20 bucks, but I happened to snipe this one up at a half price books for $1.50, and it's Green Lantern, the new 52 number 1, the Greg Capullo variant. And I also happened to pick up Green Lantern number 8. That's a combo pack right there, which apparently combo packs are actually tough to find because they weren't as distributed as much as the normal issues. So I consider that a good find on my half. Now I know this character has gained a lot of momentum as of late, and I finally managed to pick up this particular issue. I did pay a little more than what I was willing to, but I still paid like almost 75% less of what it goes for, and that's Green Lantern number 39 with Larfleeze on the cover. Now, apparently, issue number 43, the prologue to the Blackest Night, um, when uh, the, the Black Lantern Corps is established, I noticed that the normal issue is already up there in price, going anywhere from $20 to $40 depending on the day. But I did happen to pick up the much harder to find 1 in 25 variant, which I'm pretty sure can fetch anywhere from $100 to $150. And that's Green Lantern number 43. Now, next up, I actually found this in a dollar bin issue, and it's not in the best of conditions, but it is a Ninja Turtles key. Tales of the TMNT number 6, the first appearance of Leatherhead. Like, yeah, I did find that in the dollar bin, but I'm surprised they had it just sitting there. Like in this grade, It can go anywhere from 20 to 30, but I'm kind of glad that I managed to find a copy of it. Now, only I can get my hands on a issue number 4, the first appearance of the Rat King. Now, speaking of Rat King, I like to pour one out for my boy right here. If y'all seen the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, for me, he was like my second favorite character in the first movie. And, just pour one out for him. But I did manage to find this one in a $5 bin. The new Suicide Squad #1 from the New 52. Now, along those lines, apparently this is a really low printed Spawn book. And literally, depending on the weather, this book can go anywhere from $7 up to $60. Like, there is no real price guide on what this book actually goes for, because this is all over the map. And that's Spawn number 168. Like, it kind of depends on who's buying it and who's actually trying to collect a full run of Spawn. But literally, I found this book for $5 at a half off. I think that was back on the 4th of July weekend when they were running a 50% off sale. And on top of that, I did manage to find some more Tony Daniel variants. Like, I already showed you guys my Batman 679, the Tony Daniel variant at the Zura Ren Batman. So here's some just to compliment it. Number 678, picked that up for $10. And number 680, picked that up for $10. On top of that, I'm just trying to keep up with my new 52 run of the #1s, Detective Comics #1. Now, this book has literally gotten hot overnight since the day I found it, actually. And I only paid $10 for it. Doorway to Nightmare #1. Now, this one's about a mid-grade, but right now, like, Justice League Dark paraphernalias fetching a premium. Anything Swamp Thing related, Constantine, actual Justice League Dark. And apparently this is rumored to be either one of the villains or a member of the team. But I'm kind of glad that I found it. Pick this one up for $7. Detective Comics #415, Batman Hanging. I think this is pretty sure a Neil Adams cover. Like, it's considered a controversial issue. No, this one was more of a freebie, and like, the story behind this is that I was actually trying to buy a Green Lantern lot online because LCS was holding a online sale through their Facebook page, and we literally live just a city over, but somehow the post office managed to lose my comics, and like, I had to basically get a hold of the owner and say, hey, like, what's up, what's going on here? Like, I paid you guys like basically priority shipping for books that are literally worth only like 50 cents to $1, and like, somehow the post office managed to lose it, but they did manage to make good, and they handed me this for free. X-Men #142, Days of Future Past Part 2, which, like, I kind of wish that I did get the books that I ordered, but at the same time, I can't be too mad if they're going to hand this out as a make good. And to try and just finish this off, Batman #11, combo pack, that's just to finish off my Court of Owls. This one, Batman #663, cool Joker cover. This one is actually polybagged because apparently it was part of a subscription service that this person used to get delivered to their house. And like I don't want to dox them, but it does have their information on the back. So there's that. Adventures of Superman number 512 DC Universe logo variant. Batman number 531 DC Universe logo variant. Now, I'm not too sure on what's actually going on with this next book that I'm going to show you. But there is a CBSI article, and Comic Tom 101 did make a video of this about a year or two ago. And supposedly this is one of the holy grails of DC Universe logos, because apparently it's never been discovered out in the wild. Like, it's never been known to exist. Yet I already found 2 copies of them on eBay that go from 120 up to 150, and I managed to snag my copy up of a book that supposedly never existed. Superman number 117, a DC Universe logo variant. Now this next one, it's kind of like I would consider it a good pickup considering what the book goes for, but it is a low grade, but it is autographed at the same time. Like, it doesn't really have the eye appeal, but the signature really does do it for me. And that is Brave and the Bold number 85, Neil Adams, and the new debut of the Green Arrow costume. So hopefully, like, this makes it up to you guys in the community, and like why I've been away so long, but hopefully you guys understand. And if you liked anything you've seen here, just comment below and leave a thumbs up. Alright, thanks guys.